All right, what's up, guys? Another Honda Fourtrax 300 video. The other day, I tried to make a video of swapping the exhaust. I took the stock pipe and the HMF, the Honda Recon 250 HMF muffler, given they do not make a HMF for the Fourtrax 300. I bought this exhaust from my uncle. I think I've done like a whole video on that exhaust before. But yeah, we took, I'm having the issues with the either spark or gas. I'm having issues with something, a very specific issue. I have a video on that also. But we swapped the exhaust back over to, it's called a Super Trap is what the exhaust is called, which was on it when I got the four-wheeler. And obviously I bought the HMF and stuff from my uncle because it obviously is way louder and sounds a lot better to me. I swapped it the other day to see if it would run any different, and it does not. It actually runs worse. So I'm gonna go ahead and run y'all through swapping the exhaust back over. A quick little tutorial, show you how, whatever, maybe a little tip that might make it a lot easier for you. Found it out the hard way. So yeah, let's dive right into swapping the exhaust back over on the Fourtrax 300. All right, guys, this is the little tip I learned to make this job a little bit easier. Go ahead and remove your seat. All right, we got one 12mm right here holding your fuel tank down. This is all you have to take off. Put that right there. Now come down here and remove your fuel line from your petcock. And then pop your little side cover out right here. And that's really all there is to it, and you just take it off. Just like that. Now you got way easier access to all this stuff. All right, we got one 12mm bolt right here holding on the kickstart. You have to take this bolt all the way out. Makes it easy, and this comes right off. All right, you get that bolt loose, and your kickstart comes right off. And we're gonna go ahead and just thread this bolt back in here to make sure we don't lose it. Put that to the side. All right, now go ahead and take out this 14mm bolt right here, holding in this exhaust bracket. Now, depending on the exhaust you have, I know this one is an aftermarket tube. This one is not an aftermarket tube, but we'll get into that in a minute. I know this is an aftermarket tube, so it does not have a bolt here where you would normally have a bolt. So it just has one there and one there, and they are both 14mm bolts. So go ahead and wait to snatch this one out, but go ahead and snatch that one out. And this one, if you have it. All right, go ahead and get you a 12mm deep well socket with an extension and a ratchet. I would strongly advise you not to use an impact on these two holding the header to the head. Go ahead and get them both loose. All right, now that you got your two header bolts off, your flanges down, this bolt is out. And if you have one, that bolt right there is out. Go ahead and take this one out, and we can go ahead and pull the exhaust off. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this bolt out. All right, I'm gonna try to give you all the best angle possible of me trying to finagle this exhaust out of here. Now, the reason I say remove the fuel tank is because it is really hard with the fuel tank right here to get it out with this bracket. So make sure the front comes out smooth, and you see how I'm twisting it? When the gas tank is here, the lip comes down and you're not able to twist this bracket out. So I have yet to get it out without taking the fuel tank off. So I would advise you to take the fuel tank off, it'd make it a lot easier. And just have your hand in the back supporting the muffler. And it should come right out. All right, guys, so this is the exhaust we just took off. This is the one we're going to be putting back on. In pretty much all of my YouTube videos of this four-wheeler, this has been the exhaust that's been on it. This, not that one. This one is a complete factory head pipe off of a 96 Honda 300. Completely factory. This, I believe, is a performance pipe from back in the day. I cannot find it anywhere. I can't find any information on it. And this muffler is called a Super Trap, is the name of it. It's a Super Trap muffler. I cannot find anything online about the Super Trap muffler, nothing about it. So I don't know the facts of that exhaust system. This one, I know the facts. This one is a factory Fourtrax 300 head pipe with a modified and welded on HMF muffler designed for a Honda Recon 250. They did not make HMF for the Honda 300s, but my uncle made it. He welded it, he cut it right and welded it up on his exhaust pipe, and it was too loud for him, so he sold it to me, and I absolutely love it. It is extremely loud and sounds good compared to that one, which I think is kind of loud, way better than stock, but this one is obviously night and day better. You see how I cleaned up the tip of that one yesterday when I put it back on? I just wire wheeled it down, cleaned it up, so the tip sticking out would look good to run a test trial, not knowing how long it was going to be on there. So this one, it is a HMF. You see the two holes right there? That's where the plate used to be on it, but you can see the wear right there. Given that the rear of my four-wheeler is not lifted and it's not designed for this four-wheeler, so the muffler body, obviously, as you can tell, the muffler body is a lot bigger around than the one that's designed for the four-wheeler. So when the tires are flexing back and forth, you know, side to side flexing, the inside of the back tire will rub, given that these are 12 wides. It'll rub against the thing, and it just completely bent the plate out the way, so I just went ahead and finished taking it off. But what I am going to do real quick before I put this on here is I'm going to completely clean this whole muffler, wire wheel it, get it looking really good. Hopefully like that. I'm not sure yet. Hopefully like that. I'm going to get this whole thing wired up. I'm going to clean all the mounting surfaces. I'm going to take these screws out, clean right there, clean right here, clean that one, clean that one, clean that one. I'm going to clean up all that down there. Make that look really good. And then I'll throw it back on the four-wheeler. So I guess I'll do like a quick time lapse and some before and after pictures of me cleaning this thing up. So I'll catch up with y'all in a little bit. Yeah. All right, guys, I also went and cleaned up on the inside of the exhaust shield. I just cleaned up the surface so it has a cleaner mounting surface. As I did on these, I cleaned them off. All right, guys, my phone is about to die, so let me go ahead and show y'all. I got the header pipe all put back up, bolted up good. I got this bolt, and this bolt. In the exhaust shield, this one has been broken off in there. But it's no biggie. It's definitely on there good. I got that bolt back in. I got that bolt back in. The exhaust is looking way better. I can show y'all here. This is what I mean. The tire is really, really close to the exhaust, but that looks really good. That looks way better, cleaned up. Jeez. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it all put back together, and I'll give y'all a little startup when I'm done.